Hey guys, it's me, Carly, coming at you with another video, and I'm re-uploading my Famous in Love video, but are redoing it because of my shirt. Well, not my shirt, but I'm wearing a different shirt, Superman, because I love Superman, and I might make a video on him in the future. And sorry my review is coming so late on Famous in Love, but I was out in Washington for a month visiting my aunt and uncle who live out there, and my dad also lives out there, and it was a great time, and I had to watch the finale out there, and I'm going to give you my thoughts, brief thoughts on the cancellation. The actors and actresses found out on Twitter that the show was being canceled. Not really professional. They weren't even told in person. They just found out on Twitter, which is a really crappy way of finding out. And now for my thoughts on the finale. Jake and Paige are done. Yeah, baby. Paige, I love you. I'm sorry that you went through a lot. And you know what? I normally don't say this, and I don't normally condone cheating, but in this case, I'm so glad that Paige cheated on Jake, because Jake has been nothing but an ass to Paige. And every single time that Paige has tried to be supportive, he's turned around and taken a shit on it. He just spits on it. Spits on her efforts to be nice for He spits on her efforts to try and help him. And the reason I don't like the couple of Jake and Paige, because it reminds me of Cara and Manel. The only thing that makes Manel slightly worse than Jake is because he's a former slave owner, and he replaced a black love interest for no reason other than the writers were racist, and yeah. But anyway, both of them are ungrateful. They turn around and spit on their efforts to try, that the girls try to help, spit on the girls' efforts for every time they try to help the boys, and they both screwed someone while acting like jealous maniacs. Like, Manel screwed Eve Tessmacher in the closet, and Jake screwed Lexi while he was trying to get ahead in his career, and the minute he didn't get ahead, he ghosted her. So they treat women like crap, and I just don't like Jake. I mean, I already have a video on why I don't like Manel, so you can go check that out. I'm sure it's still uploaded if I didn't accidentally delete it, which I don't think I did. But anyway, yeah. Also, Cara, Paige, thank you for finally although Cara was kind of forced to drag Manel because of John Jones' dad. But still, what she said about Manel was true, and I'm so thankful. But Paige dragged Jake. Oh my gosh. I was so happy when that happened, and I did not feel the slightest bit bad about it. Because he is terrible to her. And he doesn't even own up to what he's done. And I might make a video on why I hate Jake Salt later, but he is just he is terrible, and I really, really despise him, and he's even worse than Ida, because at least we know Ida's supposed to be a manipulative bitch, but Jake is supposed to be nice, but nothing he has ever done is nice. So I might make a video on why I hate him later. Okay, next couple I hate that I thought I could enjoy is Rainer and Harper. Harper is just awful. And she's a user and enableist, and I really don't think she's good for Rainer, because I think she gaslights Rainer and she triggers him. And she's just awful. Like low-key manipulative. It's not as outwardly as Jake, but she is like so underhanded, and I'm glad Rainer dumped her ass and walked away and decided to stay away from toxic people, because he's had a lot of toxicity in his life, and he needed a mental break. So I'm happy that Rainer stayed back and let Paige go forward, in a sense. And that kiss that Paige and Rainer shared, oh my gosh, yay! It was so cute and romantic. And I really hope there's a season 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and maybe 7, because 7 starts to get a little iffy. But I hope somewhere, like Netflix picks up the show, or somewhere it gets picked up. I hope. So it can continue its awesomeness. But anyway, I think Paige and Jake are good. Not Paige and Jake. Paige and Rainer. And Harper and Jake would be a good couple, because they're both douchebags to their partner, and they're terrible people. And I don't like them. And Billy better be careful if she starts to date Jake, because he ghosted Lexi, he treated Paige like shit, and now he likes Billy. And I hope that Billy and Jake, if they are a couple, work out. But hopefully Jake will end up not deserving anyone, because he's just a crappy boyfriend. And he treats women like crap, as we saw this with Lexi, and I'm not even a huge fan of Lexi. But anyway, now on to Lexi. No, one more couple I hate. Pablo and Tangi. And I like that Pablo's played by Little Romeo. I just hate how Pablo's an abusive dick. And he doesn't deserve Tangi, because Tangi is gorgeous and talented. And also, to whoever is doing Tangi's outfits, thank you, fashion goddess or gods, for letting Tangi have her wardrobes like it. And whoever sent that stylist, I love you. Okay, I love Peppy/Tangi stylist. But no, now Pablo sucks, because he made Tangi cry and abused her. Well, not physically, but he did get physical and tried to kick the door in when she's hiding and crouching in the bathroom, and he's in a fiery fit of rage. So I hope he goes to jail and Jordan kicked his ass. And I hope nothing happened to my poor Tangi, because, well, I need her safe, and she's the best. She's my favorite character on that show. And I'm glad her and Lexi are friends, and I'm glad that Tangi is so nice enough to be worried about Lexi and stick up for Lexi, even though she was mad at her. But it still shows that Tangi's a good and loyal friend. Okay, now on to Lexi. You know, I didn't think I was going to say this, but after episode 10, Lexi kind of grew on me. She is so... I didn't like Lexi at first, but Lexi faking crazy just to get out of her show was an evil genius plan. And hold on, that's my mom. Hello, Mom.
What you doing?
Making a video.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Are you at home?
Yes.
What are you ranting about?
I'm making a review on Famous in Love.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'm going to stop and buy myself some ice cream on command. Going to see if you had any requests.
So delicious, anything chocolate ice cream. Preferably coconut milk or cashew milk. But
Well, I'll try again, because I'm stopping at the gas station, not a grocery store.
Oh, well then,
They don't have vegan ice cream.
do they have M&M ice cream?
They may, and yeah, I think they might.
Okay.
What's your second choice?
Just get me a Magnum bar.
Okay, well, I'll look for either of those, otherwise I'll take myself.
That's okay, as long as it has chocolate.
Bye.
Bye. Sorry about that, guys. That was my mom. She's getting me ice cream. So, yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about? Rainer and Jake. Not Rainer and Jake. Oh, yeah. Lexi. She is funny. Because, like, she wanted out of her show so badly, and Ida wouldn't let her out of it. But, God, she was... Like, Ida drove her to do that. And I really feel bad that Lexi has to stay in that mental hospital. Because she was only faking it, and don't you think they would have picked up on it? But anyway, I hope Lexi doesn't have to stay there long. And I hope she gets better. Well, not better, but I hope she is let out soon. And if season 3 comes around, I hope that happens. I hope Paige and Tangi become friends, and Cassie comes back from Switzerland. And I hope Cassie's acting career takes off finally, and she can have enough money where she doesn't have to revert back to being a topless maid. Oh, and if season 3 does come out, I want to know who killed that idiot black reporter dude. Sorry, he's not an idiot because he's black. The black reporter guy who was an idiot, and he was annoying as hell, and he had a weird accent. You guys know who I'm talking about? I don't remember him. I don't remember his name. But I thought Jordan killed him, but then I was wrong, and then I thought Nina killed him, and then I thought I'm thinking it's probably Jordan's mother. Also, speaking of mothers, why does everyone on the show besides Paige have a really shitty mom? We've never met Cassie's parents or Jake's parents. Like, Rainer's mom banged his best friend. Paige, not Paige. Like, Ida said Tangi's mom, Ida, flat out told Tangi, everyone loves you now that you're a victim, after she tricked Tangi into signing something that wasn't meant for her. Or that she didn't want to be a part of. Like, does no one see a problem with that? And, pretty much everyone on the show has, like, crappy moms or something. Billy has 2 gay dads, which, one of them's played by Ray Romano. Oh my gosh, I love him. And I don't know who the rest of the parents are, but yeah, I hope Rainer and his dad become close. And I hope that Rainer and Nina make up and bridge each other's gaps, because even though, like, your mom banged your best friend, I know that's a weird sentence to say. You can go back. Not go back to how things were, but make up, please. Rainer, I know you're pissed off at your mom, but you can bridge each other's gaps. If Laurel is able to forgive Sarah for sleeping with her boyfriend, Arrow reference by the way, then you can forgive your mom, even though Sarah's a piece of shit. And Nina at least feels somewhat remorseful. So, anyway, make up, Rainer and Nina. In season 3, I hope it goes well. I hope Marlene King doesn't write any more toxic relationships like she did Arya and Ezra in Pretty Little Liars. But anyway, these are my thoughts on Famous in Love. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, and subscribe. critiques are necessary, suggestions are necessary, but please, please, please keep it respectful and have a good one.